Well, hello. It's another Wellness Wednesday episode, and I want to share a super fun tool that will help you today with your brain retention and with your brain function as well. So who here has had a little or a lot of brain fog? Raise your hand and let me know in the comments if you have had a little or a lot of brain fog, or a little bit loss of memory, a little bit of worry of where your memory is going. How many times have you gone to the grocery store with a list of things, or you forgot your list, and then you come back home with bags and bags of groceries, and the most important thing that you were going to buy, you forgot? Okay, so let me know and write in the comments forgot when you, if you have forgotten something. Or another good one is you go on a big trip, you help everybody pack for their things, and you make sure that everybody has everything for them. And then you get to your destination, you open your bag, and oh my gosh, you remember that you forgot your bra, or you forgot your toothbrush, or you forgot all your skincare. Has that happened to you? Yes, it has happened to me. And that was something that really worried me a lot when I was going through menopause. So I started discovering so many things that could help me with my brain function, my brain retention, and all the things that I could do to help with my brain. And the first thing I did was changing the food that I was eating. So hello, and I'm Maaike Science. If you have not known me before or heard of me before, I want you to do hashtag replay if you're doing the replay, or hashtag live if you're joining me here live. So yes, I mentioned in the comments on my Facebook, on my wellness Facebook group, that I was going to talk about something funny at the end that has to do with butt and has to do with chocolate. So stay till the end, stay tuned, because it's going to be a little bit of fun. So I was saying that it's super important to learn different strategies to activate our brain. And why I'm so passionate about this, because I really worried about Alzheimer's. And the more I have conversations with women, the more I hear that they are struggling themselves so much because they have to be taking care of their parents or parents or grandparents or parents-in-law that are suffering with Alzheimer's and dementia. I feel that is terrible. And I think that there's a lot of things that we can prevent to not get there for ourselves and for future generations, because what we do for ourselves today will bring better tomorrows for future generations. It's on us to take care of our health, our environment, and take care of the health of our families. And that's why I'm so passionate about health and wellness, because everything we do and everything you do matters. Every choice, every decision, every moment is important. But how you see every moment and how you make that decision matters, because it can be in the right direction or it can be in the wrong direction. And if you're feeling kind of stuck in your energy and your health, if you're feeling stuck that there's no progress and you don't feel better ways to find joy in your life, to feel happy with yourself, you feel unfulfilled with everything that you're doing, well, maybe today something will brighten you up, spark a little bright light shine a light in your head and in your body and in your soul that will help you change a little bit. And that is my purpose and my mission in life, that anything that I say or share, if there is one thing that you can take away that will improve the quality of your life today, I am happy with that. I don't know if there was a blackout. I think my computer is acting a little bit funny. I hope it helps me go through this today. So I was saying, how many times have you gone to the grocery store and you have forgotten things? So if you have forgotten things, one is we're not nurturing our brain with the foods that we need, right? Two, we live in an environment that is highly toxic. Negativity and also news and also toxicity and chemicals, that is not helping our brain function well. Number four, we're very highly distracted because we are allowing so many things to bombard us and we're not letting ourselves know how to be present, how to say no to all the outside things and say yes to ourselves. We are allowing everything to stress us and we're not knowing how to reduce that stress. And guess what happens when that happens? We start getting ill, we start having health problems, we start forgetting things more, we have problems with sleeping, we have problems with digestion, we have problems with distractibility, we have problems with our relationships. So it's important to do all the things and take in considerations every decision that you make. So think about something about the mouth. When the health that you have starts with the mouth. Starts with mouth hygiene, and also what you put in your mouth is going to go to your body, to your gut, and to your brain. So when you think about that, you will start thinking again, it's like, what am I putting in my mouth? Is this going to help me feel better? And it is very, very important, because when you start becoming a little bit more aware of not eating just to fill the tank, you're eating to nurture your body, to bring you more energy, then you will feel much better and you will make better decisions. So I was listening to the brain expert that is his name is Jim Kiwk. And he was sharing this week, I love learning and then I love sharing, right? What is good for me is good for you and good for everyone. He was sharing a quick exercise. He is known as the guy with the broken brain. And he learned himself to read fast and read a lot of books when he was unable to read anything, because he had literally fallen off in elementary school. He fell and actually kind of broke his head. So he had to go through a lot of things to repair his brain, and then he taught himself to learn how to learn fast and how to read fast. So he's known as the man with the broken brain, and now he teaches us how to improve our brain. So one of the things he says is very, very important to learn what to eat to feed the brain properly. But also he learned that it's very, very important to use kinesthetic. I don't know if you know about kinesthetic, but it's how to utilize your body and your mind at the same time and your actions. So when you touch different parts of your body and then you try to remember something, or try to remember something that is in your environment, then it's a quick way to remember. Lists is a quick way to remember the people that come to an event, or even a speech that you have to do. So this is going to be helpful for you and for you to help your children learn faster. I remember I was having he was teaching us a little exercise, and this is something natural that I do, and I think I have learned it for a long time. I did a wine tasting with my friends the other week, or 2 weeks ago, and I wanted to remember who came to my event. How many times do you forget names, or you forget who really actually attended an event? So what I did is I pictured the table that everybody was sitting, and I could remember where everybody was sitting, and then I could remember who they were. So that is a little bit of kinesthetics. And let me share with you a fun action to remember when you go to the grocery store, and for example, instead of writing down a list of the things and then you remember that you forgot your list at home and then you forget everything. So to avoid that, I want you to learn how to remember a list of things. And so he has 10 points in the body for us to remember 10 different things. So I'm going to share with you how to remember those things. So he said, it's important to touch your head and to think about something that you will remember that will help you when you touch your head to remember one thing. So he said, okay, touch your head, and that is one meridian. And then when you touch your head, you think about avocados. So think about avocados, the word avocado, that's the first thing on your list. It's great for your brain, but it's also something to remember. Think about something that relates with the word avocado. So imagine your head in the shape of an avocado, right? I don't know what is coming in your mind, but remember that. So the next part, and that's how you're gonna start remember the things. So the next part, that is the first step that you want to remember. Then you think about your nose. So think about your nose and think about the word blueberries. So what comes into your mind when you think about nose and blueberries? Maybe having blueberries getting stuck up your nose, right? So you touch your nose and you remember, oh, blueberries. So number 3 is your mouth. So mouth, I want you to relate mouth with broccoli. Can you picture broccoli in your mouth? I can picture like trying to stuff a tree in my mouth, right? And you remember that. So when you touch your mouth, you think about broccoli. Then number 4 is your ears. So I want you to think about the word coconut oil with your ears. Okay, I can picture my ears draining some coconut oil. So you'll remember that. And then number 5 is your larynx. So think about larynx and think about eggs. What can you imagine when you touch your throat, larynx, and you think about eggs, like gagging, right? It's gagging the eggs. So you'll remember that. Number 6 is your shoulders. I want you to imagine leafy greens with your shoulders, like leafy greens, like having a shawl that is leafy greens, right, covering your shoulders. So you'll remember that. And then number 7 is your collarbone. So your collarbones, I want you to imagine salmon. So salmon, just picture salmon and your collarbone. So what comes in your head when you picture salmon and your collarbone? Maybe your collarbone is pink. Maybe the bones of the salmon. Something that you can relate that will help you remember about salmon. Number 8 is your fingers. Think about fingers and think about the word turmeric. Turmeric is great for the brain. So turmeric does a lot of things. So think about even 10 things that can help you. Turmeric will help you with. It's amazing. If you research turmeric, it will be amazing what you will discover. So turmeric is like 10 things, fingers, right? Number 9, then think about your belly. And I want you to, while you touch your belly, think about walnuts. Walnuts, maybe the shape of your intestines or your gut, right? With the walnuts, whatever it makes you think that you will remember walnuts when you touch your belly. And number 10, I said I was gonna do something with the butt and chocolate, right? So what do you think it is? Think about your butt. Now I want you to think about the word chocolate. Maybe you thought about poop, right? Well, it doesn't matter. It's what makes you fun. It also helps you remember things. So think about the butt and think about chocolate. Chocolate, dark chocolate, is amazing for the brain. So now you have 10 things that you can remember to incorporate more in your health, in your diet, in your mouth to eat, that are going to help your brain function better. And also, as you walk the aisles of the store, you can walk up and down your body and try to remember what you thought about and what you need to buy. So you do not get out of the store until you go and buy your 10 things. Isn't that a fun thing? So let's review 10 things and 10 parts of your body. And that is, can you remember what is on your head? Avocados. Can you remember your nose? Blueberries. Can you remember your mouth? Broccoli. Can you remember your ears? Coconut oil. Can you remember your larynx? Is eggs. Can you remember your shoulders? Is leafy greens. Can you remember your collarbone? Is salmon. Can you remember your stomach? It's walnuts. Can you remember your butt? Dark chocolate. So it's amazing. I already remember that, and I love to know that there's a simple way that you can bring more joy to your life, more memory to your life, create more amazing memories, because if you don't have memory, then what is life about if you cannot have a good memory? If you're creating memories for life, but then you cannot remember them, what is the purpose of living? I want to have a good memory till the end of my life. How about you? Would you like to have a good memory? Make a comment below and say, good memory. I want you to have a great memory, and that is my mission here. So fun things like that and fun tools, that's all what I love to teach and to help my clients, my customers, learn better ways to take care of their health in so many ways, because there's so many little tools that can really make a great impact in your life. What you bring to your home, what you put on your skin, what you put in your mouth, what you put in your thoughts, everything matters for your health and wellness. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know in the comments, what are you taking away? And as always, if you want more information and you want to contact me and you want to know more of how I could help you, please contact me. The comments, the connections are down below, or you contact me with a DM here and the Facebook group. There's multiple ways that you can connect. Where there's a will, there's a way. And I want you to have the best life ever. Thank you so much, and shine a light today. What are you going to remember to do today? Let me know.